Welcome back. Well, the month of October isn't just about Halloween and candy corn. It's about securing a legacy, protecting assets, and ensuring a smooth transition for your loved ones. We're talking about estate planning today in honor of National Estate Planning Awareness Month. Now, joining us now is Pullman and Comley attorney Lauren Davies. Lauren, thanks so much for joining us today. We really appreciate you being here.
Thanks. I'm happy to be here this morning.
Yeah, we have a lot to talk about. So first, just talk to us a little bit about the importance of estate planning. What do people need to know?
Well, the important thing about estate planning is it allows your wishes and your voice to be heard, and you're not leaving it to chance or your family fighting or talking about it. It's a gift that you can leave to your own family to be clear and concise and make sure everything is taken care of.
Yeah, and this is something I'm sure a lot of people don't want to talk about, but I know, of course, it's important to talk about. What are some things that family members need to know, if they don't take these steps before something happens? How does that impact things?
Well, Connecticut, if you die without a will, Connecticut does have default laws that govern who will inherit your assets after you die. But that default statute may or may not be in keeping with your wishes, depending on your family circumstances and who you want your beneficiaries to be.
Gotcha. So let's talk a little bit about estate tax. What do people need to know about that? I know, and sometimes there's a lot of misinformation, I guess you could say, that's out there. Just a little bit for people that don't really know what that entails.
Sure. So the estate tax laws relate to if you have more than 12.92, so $13 million, the government is going to tax some of it when it passes to your heirs on your death. So if you have more than, I'd say, $10 million or so, and this includes life insurance, even term policies that are still in effect, not just assets that might pass by will, you should be paying attention to the estate tax laws. Even more than that, in 2 more years, the current very high estate tax thresholds are set to sunset, and we're going to go back to the Obama era rules of somewhere between 6 and 7 million, which will catch a larger number of folks than the current almost 13 million.
Okay, wow. And so for legislation that's also in effect now, new legislation, how does that impact people in terms of who is legally considered their children and things like that?
That's a timely question. Connecticut recently passed what we call the Connecticut Parentage Act, which expands the definition of the parent-child relationship beyond just biological parents and adopted parents. So for estate planning, that's important because it expands the definition of who might be considered your child, which makes having your documents in order and in accordance to your wishes very clearly very important.
Gotcha. And so lastly, for people watching this that are thinking, oh, I need to take that first step, what is that first step? What should they do first?
What they should do first is talk to a trust and estates attorney that dedicates a significant portion of their time to that so that they know what they're doing, and make sure that they feel comfortable with the person that they're talking to, because these questions are they're hard things to think about, and it's important that you feel comfortable and relaxed. That's often the hardest step, is just getting started. And then after that, you're going to have discussions with your attorney about what you want to have happen to your assets when you die, and they will help walk you through the different choices and decisions to make sure you understand your wishes and that they're clear. And then it's very important that you actually sign your documents.
Right. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Lauren. I know this is a hard topic to talk about, but of course, very timely, especially with National Estate Planning Month. So we're glad that you were here to be able to talk to us about this. So thank you very much for your time. We appreciate it.